What's up everyone, it's your man DJ Roxy from Roxy Entertainment coming to you with another video. Now in today's video I'm going to give you a mini tour. I know I did a tour video already, but I'm going to give you a mini tour of some of the equipment that I implemented into the studio and my workflow, which I changed it up just a bit, you know, because I love analog equipment. And as you can see right in the back of me, I got the Otari 5050, which is a great reel-to-reel machine, which I'm using in combination with my whole setup. Now my whole setup is about, you know, analog and digital. Now let me give you example. Now I have this, you know, my MPC 3000 and my MPC X, which I use these most of the time. If you look over there, I have my MPC 60, which is laying down, it's taking a break, whatever. But most of my beat, I create my beats on the MPC 3000 and the MPC X, and I send that stuff, individual tracks, into my analog mixing board, which is the Mackie 8 bus. This is a real classic 24 channel mixer. I love using this mixer, it's great. Now from this mixer, I send all the individual tracks into this mixer. Now why this mixer? Because this mixer has an interface integrated, 32 channel interface integrated into the mixer. So instead of me going ahead and buy an interface, this is an interface and mixer control surface and everything in one. I love this mixer. This is the presonus series 3, which is hooked up to my computer. So all the channels, like I said, from the analog coming into the digital. Now after this, what I do is print into my, after I have all the beats in the computer, you know, I mix down the beat on the computer, whatever the case might be, I send that stereo track into my reel-to-reel machine, print that stereo, you know, from the computer to this, from this back into the computer, so I can get that analog sound, you know, that analog sound that we all love. That personally, I respect all the guys that use plugins, especially for the reel-to-reel plugins and stuff like that. I have on my computer. It's not the same. I'm gonna tell you guys this. It's nothing like the real thing. You understand? So this is a very great way of going. I've seen a lot of people start to use the reel-to-reel machine back into the studio, whether it's the combination that I use it for, which is printing, then back into the DAW, or whether they're recording 24 channels of reel-to-reel, then back into Pro Tools or whatever DAW they use. I've seen that a lot lately. It brings joy to me because I come from, you know, that old school era where, you know, my first machine was a cassette, 8-track cassette recorder, you know, track recorder, whatever you want to call it, which is kind of the same thing, you know, the analog. And I came from that, and my ears are so, you know, used to that analog touch, that analog sound, you know, which I look for, especially creating some of the, you know, the boombox, the 90s hip hop beats that I create, you know. Like I like to go back, you know. So as you can see, I got this ready to print, so I'm gonna print this track. So we have that recording, and we're gonna press play on this. So once we press play on this, this is gonna be recorded. So I'm gonna send you, or I'm gonna leave a link with the beat, so you can download this beat. So this is coming from the reel-to-reel, going in, printing to my DAW, which is the presonus Studio One. Anyway guys, I'm not gonna bore you with, you know, printing that whole beat. I'm gonna leave the link so you can download this beat, and you can listen to that analog, you know, the kick, the snare just hit right in front of you, like in the center. That's what I love these analog machines. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, it's the perfect time to do so. I would like to thank all my subscribers who've been subscribing.